What is up, all of my horror fanatics out there? Welcome back. I'm the Jay Sloan, and I'm back here to do another video for you guys today. Today's date is January 15th, 2021. Still pretty early on in the year, so I hope everyone is having a great year so far. And today, we're going to be doing another Movie Madness video. Now, it's been a while since we did a Movie Madness video. I actually think the last one we did, I did a Cheers and Beers episode with Chris over the thing, which was a blast. If you haven't checked that out, please go do so. But the one before that, I think, was back in October, if I believe I'm correct on that. So it's been a while. Now, I just got in the mood for this, got off work, went and had dinner, and I came home and I said I want to watch a classic horror film. Something I'm familiar with, something that really shakes me to the core. And I picked this one. Now, this is a film from 1990. It is a miniseries. It is one of my favorite Stephen King adaptations of all time. And yes, it has been remade in recent years, and that was good. The part 2 was not that great to me, but this one will never be beaten in any way, shape, or form. And it is the 1990 classic Stephen King's It, starring Tim Curry, directed by Tommy Lee Wallace. Fantastic and stellar cast, all the way from the kids to the adults in the second part. I've always loved this one, and when it comes to horror, when I was a kid, Halloween was on the mountaintop, and this one, although Halloween, it was terrifying in moments, it did not shake me to the core like this movie did, and I owe that to the brilliant performance by Tim Curry, and we'll talk more about that as the Movie Madness progresses. But I wanted to watch this, and I wanted to know, does it stand the test of time? And I figured that there's only one way to do that, and I did not want to watch this alone.
Hi guys, it's me.
And I wanted to watch it with my beautiful niece, Leah. She is a huge horror fan. She loves watching movies with her auntie. She loves watching horror movies specifically. And she has seen this before, but it's been a long time ago. So, we are going to watch Stephen King's It from start to finish. Leah, are you excited to watch this movie?
Yes.
Okay, so do you like Pennywise?
Yes.
Do you think he's scary?
Yes, a little bit.
A little bit? Okay, well, we'll see if we can change that a little bit to a lot by the end of this Movie Madness video. We've got plenty of snacks, which we'll show off here in a second, and I think it's going to be a really, really fun video. Leah, do you have anything to say before we start the movie and dive in?
I hope you guys have the greatest day.
Absolutely. We hope you have the greatest day, and we hope that you guys continue watching through this video. It may be a little bit lengthy, but it's going to be a fun one nonetheless. Okay, so before we actually take this long adventure, this long journey ahead of us, we're going to show the snacks that we have prepared. Leah, take it away.
So we got some, like, gummy worms, Sour Patch Kids, cotton candy, sour gum, chocolate pretzels, and Snicker bars.
What's your favorite out of all those, do you think, that you're most excited about eating? The pretzels? Yeah, I like the pretzels too. Got a lot of snacks. Going to be a couple hours for the movie. I'm not exactly sure the full run time. I know it's over 3 hours. So if it gets a little late and she falls asleep, we'll wrap this up tomorrow. But Leah, are you excited to watch It?
Yes, I'm really excited. Especially when I'm watching it with you guys.
Oh, yeah. We're excited to watch it. And hopefully you guys will watch and tune in. And you guys can watch it as well. If you haven't seen it, obviously you need to watch it. But we're going to go...
subscribe to this channel.
Absolutely, yes. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to press play, and we'll see you guys back here. You know the formula of the Movie Madness videos. We'll see you back here with some clips throughout the duration of the movie. Let's see if we all float down here.
Bye-bye. There ain't nobody touching me.
So when I was a kid, that part scared me to death. I remember being very, very young, and I was made to watch this movie. She's a lot stronger than I was. She's loved horror movies when she was younger, and it's when I was little, I loved them too, but I was a little bit scared of clowns, just a little bit. And I remember when that scene happened. That was the first indicator that something was wild about this movie, and I did not know what I was in store for. And now, as I've grown up, there's still a slight fear of Pennywise the dancing clown, but I see how, jokeable some things are, and I'll admit that. But It's a lot easier to watch now than it was when I was 7 years old, for example. How old are you, Leah?
7 years old, but when I was like probably about 5
Yep.
or 6, and I was 6, I still loved horror movies.
Yeah, she did.
Even though I was 4 and 2 and stuff, I still loved them.
Well, she understands that they're not real and that it's all fake and that none of it's true. So she's mature when it comes to horror movies for sure. But she loves a lot of them. We've watched a lot of them together. Nothing too crazy. We don't watch nothing wild, but still we watch a lot of horror
If
movies.
you guys have not watched Dr. Giggles, you should not.
She loves Dr. Giggles. Well, she's really scared of Dr. Giggles, but
I really liked the movie, but like at the end it was get a little scary because he had a needle and he kept going, hee, you better come here. It's scary.
Alright, so we're not very far in this. It literally just started, but I wanted to do this this quick clip for this opening because I've always loved it. And you get the picture of Georgie, and you get to see everything that happens, and everything slowly unfold. A lot of people complain about the adult side of the miniseries. Me personally, I love the adult section as well as I do the kids section. But anyway, are you having a good time so far, baby girl? Alright, let's keep eating snacks.
The best time of my life.
Okay, let's keep eating snacks and let's watch it. And tell them we'll see them back in a little bit.
We'll see you back in a little bit.
With some more
horror movies. Bye.
Clips. But we'll see you back in a little bit with some more clips.
So now we know each other. He right.
I guess so. I gotta go.
Go? Without this? Exactly. Go on, kiddo. Take it.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Guys, this is a good movie. So far, it's so good.
Oh, what you do? Candy and fries and all sorts of surprises down here. And balloons too. All colors.
Just love Tim Curry's performance. Bill Skarsgård's great. I mean, I love his interpretation of Pennywise, but my God, this is still just...
Don't rob me. Not the kid. Not the kid.
No.
Did the kid die?
Duh. Looks like it. Looks like Georgie, something happened to Georgie, but...
George.
Shall follow me all the days of my life. I will dwell in the house of the Lord.
I guess this is still effective as it was when I was a kid. I don't know, like I know it's a mini-series, it was made for TV, but still, it's just... There's little to no blood, there's little to no gore, there's nothing like that. And that's one of the reasons why I chose to watch this with her specifically, because I don't like showing her stuff that's too extreme. But I knew she would really, really love this movie. And
when I said to subscribe, and I meant to say like too.
Like and subscribe?
Yes, because he's the best YouTuber ever on YouTube.
Okay.
Like you're like crazy if you don't follow this guy.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. We're still snacking. She just finished a whole bowl of pretzels. Oh, and he just saw George. Uh-oh. It's hard not to take a lot of clips in this movie because where it's a mini-series, seems like everything's bang, 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 and it's happening quickly. But, oh man.
Go get your mom.
Watching this again though too, like watching him in the drain. I think it was the score behind it a lot too that might have did it when I was a kid. He was creepy just in general, but I think it might have been the score too. I don't know. It's the first time I've watched this in probably, well, since 2017, so. But,
Do you understand? I mean it, Bill.
man. Okay, so we're going to cut it here, and we're going to keep watching, and tell everybody that we'll see them back here in a little bit with some more
clips.
Okay, we'll see you guys back here in a bit.
Stop that!
So we have a little under 2 hours left of the 1990 classic. It. We're about to see the famous rock fight, which I love in this one. The one in the remake's pretty good too, but I really love it in this one as well. Uh, yeah, it's just great cast all the way around. I love the kid stuff. It's my favorite. I'll admit that, but I love the adult stuff too. I think it was casted perfectly all around the board. Um, I don't know. Just love this movie. To me, it's leaps and bounds better than the remake, but that's just maybe it's nostalgia. Is it the better made film? I wouldn't say that. I would say obviously the remake has a higher budget, and this one is not so much considering it's a mini series. But yeah. I mean, I've really really enjoyed this viewing of it, and Lee Bug is still here with me watching. What do you think about this one so far?
It's a really good movie.
Me too. I thought it was just me.
And we've had a lot of good snacks. She's had some apple slices, some Sour Patch Kids, chocolate covered pretzels, Sour Patch Kids, cotton candy. My goodness, girl.
And this is a sour gum I tried it.
Yeah, she tried one of those.
Sour, but not really.
And I had a few chocolate covered pretzels too. It's been a really fun night. So what I want to talk to you about now is who's your favorite character so far?
Bill.
Yeah, Bill is awesome. He read the stories.
He's a cutie.
Oh gosh. He read all the stories. I like a lot of the characters. I like Richie, Ben. I even like Beverly a lot. Eddie, just all of them. I think are just great characters. And I don't know. It's weird to see certain things like them building the dam, because doing stuff like that when I was a kid, that's how we had fun. That's how we played. And kids now, they have their phones and their tablets and their video games and their TikTok and all you use your TikTok a lot.
Go watch my account.
Okay, we'll get them to we'll plug the account at the end of the TikTok, but or at the end of the video we'll talk about your TikTok. But yeah, it's just weird to see, man. This is a product of its time, but it's just a classic. And wanted to do another clip here. We have the big rock fight. I'm gonna catch a little bit of it. I don't want to do the whole scene, but we'll capture it a little bit. This is where the losers finally stand up, and they battle against Henry Bowers, which is a really classic scene.
I'll tell you my account name and my account number at the end of the video.
Okay.
Maybe if you subscribe and like our videos, I might give you a shout out.
And they got Henry Bowers with a big shot there. Oh, rocks. There we go. Oh, and Bev gets hit, and I like this. Ben just completely
Takes up for
boom.
Takes up. She has a crush on each other.
Alright, that's all I'm going to show with the rock fight, but love this scene, love this miniseries. One of my all-time favorite Stephen King adaptations for sure. So, Lee Bug, we'll see him back here in a little bit with some
Some
more clips.
Bye-bye.
Wherever we go from here, I have no expectations.
Well said, Michael.
Sorry to take care of Richie.
No, hey, you can't do that.
Guys, that's just the way it is.
All right, then. A toast to Mr. Michael Hanlon, the man without whom none of this would have been necessary. Let's see my fortune now. You're going to be eaten by a big greasy monster. Have a nice day.
So here we have the dinner table scene with all the adults, the adult loser club, and I actually prefer this dinner table scene as opposed to It Chapter 2 scene, because that was mainly CGI, and this one, I think that was completely CGI, and this one is practical, and I just like it. I like the hysteria and everything that's going on with all the characters. That movie in general was a mess. I seen it once in theater. I seen half of it 2 Christmases ago. And yeah, I might check it out eventually again. I don't know. There's so many issues with it, and it was the same length almost as this movie, the entire miniseries. So I just yeah, not going to talk about that one. We're going to talk about this one. So the dinner table scene, we're caught up with all the adult losers, and it's awesome to get to see them. I love the entire cast. I think they fulfill the characters perfectly. Leah Bug sitting here with a fake hand. Where'd you get the hand at?
Over there.
And how are you?
And I'm gonna take my arm out and I'm gonna slide this hand in and then prank my mom.
Oh, you're gonna prank your mom? Well, we'll have to get her. I have to prank her. I used to prank her when I was a little boy.
Yes,
All
it was
the
the
time.
worst pranks ever.
Yeah, I know. So, what do you think? What do you think about it so far?
It's really good and it's really kind of creeps.
A lot of parts of it are creepy. You've got creeped out a lot in this one.
But
You don't like his teeth. That's what you don't like the most is when he does the
teeth.
yeah.
That's scary.
It's pretty freaky.
But like when they got bullied, that was not really nice to get bullied.
No, wasn't. That was early. That was Ben. Ben got bullied.
We might at the end. I might tell you my TikTok account, and we might talk about the video.
Oh my gosh.
We might talk about the video.
We're gonna talk about the movie at the end, but so what do you like better? Do you like the kid version? Like, do you like it when they were kids, or do you like the adult stuff better?
The kid.
Yeah, I figured you would.
Because
Because you're a kid and I'm an adult, and I used to be a kid like you, but I'm not anymore, and it's sad because I'm not young anymore.
I wanted to, like, when I was a kid, I'm still a kid, but, like, I wish he was still a kid because we can play together.
Yeah.
And then we could do the fun stories you did to my mom and my aunt.
Well, you know, me and your mommy and your aunt, my sisters, we used to play pranks on each other all the time. But we used to do stuff like they do in this movie too. We didn't build dams, but we played outside and we had fun.
Guys.
And we weren't stuck inside like all the kids are today on their phones and their electronics. Have you ever built a dam before? Have you ever built a snowman?
Yes.
You have built a snowman?
But, like, we will, at the end, we'll tell you our favorite person, our favorite part about the movie, and we might go look who, like, subscribe to our channel, and we might give you guys a shout out.
Well, yeah, we'll see. We'll see about all that. But she's a little energetic because of the candy. You've had quite a bit of candy tonight.
Or we can just say hi to you guys.
Absolutely, yes. And it's been fun watching this with her. This is a childhood memory of mine to share it with one of my favorite nieces. I'm happy to do that. So hopefully, you guys have enjoyed the video. We're gonna try to have at least 2 more clips possibly. There's a little under an hour left in the movie. So we're gonna try to finish it up. We'll have 2 clips, and then if we don't talk about the movie tonight because it's getting a little late, we'll talk about it tomorrow and we'll give our full review on it then. Alright, so we are closing in on the end of the original classic 1990 It miniseries. Had a blast watching this tonight with, as I've said numerous times, one of my favorite nieces in the world, Leah Bug. Leah's getting sleepy. She's coddled up like a baby in a blanket, and it's about time for bed for her. But what do you think about it? We're almost over with it, and it's been 3 hours, and I think it was 3 hours and 7 minutes is the run time. So over 3 hours long for this movie. What do you think about it?
After I get is it 100 out of a million?
100 out of a million. That's pretty low then. So you don't like it?
No.
A million's high. You would say like a million out of a million.
A million out of zillion. A zillion out of zillion.
Okay.
Because, like, I felt like it's just a really good movie. But maybe in, like, maybe at the end, I'll tell you my TikTok account, and I will say hi to everybody that subscribes and like my video. This is actually my account.
Mm-hmm. It's your account, alright.
I used to have a YouTube account, but now I don't, because that was on my old phone. I got a new phone now.
Okay. So, who's your favorite character in the movie
Uh,
so far?
that little, the little boy that said he's cutie pie.
Bill?
Bill, yes.
Who's your favorite adult character now that they're adults? Like, now that they're older?
Bill.
You like Bill? I don't know.
I like the little girl.
Beverly?
Definitely.
I met Bill, the guy who played Bill, Richard Thomas. I met him probably
The
about...
one that I called cutie pie?
Yeah, well, not that same exact...
Oh.
Not that actor, but no, I met older Bill.
When he was the older boy?
Yeah, but same character, different actors. You called the little boy the cutie pie. I'm talking about the older adult version. I met Richard Thomas when I worked at a diner, and I used to have a video on my channel about meeting him, but a lot of those videos, those older ones are privated, but I did get to meet him, and that was fun, and I actually asked him what it was like to work. There was two questions. Tim Curry, which he responded, what he got to see Tim Curry, he said it was great. But, I mean, it wasn't, he didn't get to shoot with him a lot. But then I asked him about John Ritter, because John Ritter is one of my favorite actors as well. And he said that was a blast too. So, and he could have just been saying that and blowing smoke, but I think he seemed pretty legit, and he seemed like a cool guy. But anyway, toward the end here, if we don't have any more clips, we're going to do our review probably tomorrow, because it's a little too late tonight. But thank you guys so much for sticking with us. It's probably been a long video. But, Lee-Bug, final thoughts on it before I end this.
What do you mean?
Huh?
What do you mean?
Well, what's the last thing that you want to say about it before we
Well,
cut?
whoever made this, please subscribe and like this video, because I really like whoever made this. Please. I would be
Okay.
so happy if you did.
Okay, she's all about the liking and subscribing, so I love it. Obviously, it's captured her attention, not as much as it has mine, but still. Now her attention's captured. Now she knows what's going on. You think everybody should watch it if they haven't already?
Yes, you should watch it if you haven't already. First, let me tell you my TikTok account.
I don't think there's ever been a horror icon truly chill me to the bone as much as Pennywise the Dancing Clown, and that's all thanks to Tim Curry and his legendary performance as the character. His vicious smile, his horrifying laugh lives in the minds, the fear, and the dreams of a million adults across the world who were once shaking in their bed watching this shape-shifting clown terrorize the Losers Club. Now, Tim Curry's performance goes without saying. Whether you like it, whether you prefer Bill Skarsgård, you have to respect what the man did. He instilled fear in a generation, and that is a really, really powerful thing to do. So, I love Tim Curry, and when you think about it, when you think about the miniseries especially, Tim Curry pops into your mind. He's at the forefront, as he should. But I think what kind of gets overlooked is the surrounding characters in the movie. Now, when I was a kid and I watched Pennywise, like I said, was at the forefront, but there was also the Losers Club, and there was the kids, and I really resonated with those kids because I was too a child. Now, with each viewing, the older I get, I resonate more with the adults, which is a powerful thing to me. And, I mean, you had a great kid cast. Emily Perkins, Beverly Marsh, the late, great Jonathan Brandis, Seth Green, which was the absolute perfect Richie Tozier. Everyone who played a child, they did their job. Even Brandon Crane as being Hanscom, that was a great pick. I mean, I loved the entire kid casting. You really felt this bond start to grow and start to develop as the film progresses, as you get to learn a little bit about their backstories and where they come from. A lot of them come from broken homes and broken situations. Beverly especially. Ben moves around place to place. Bill, having what happens to Georgie, which is still impactful. You don't actually get to see the act itself, but in the back of your head, and I think that's why that's a little bit more terrifying to me. But you have this amazing cast of kids who you can buy. You buy that they're friends, and the friendship starts to grow over this one long summer, and it's a beautiful thing to me. And to see this pact that they create, which is later mentioned again, and that's why they all come back to Derry, which is a beautiful thing, and it actually gives me hope for friendship to see this devotion that each of them have to one by one return to the most horrifying experience that they ever encountered in their life, just based on a promise. And the kids are great, and everyone will say that, but everyone also says that it's weak when it comes to the adult section. Me personally, I disagree. John Ritter has been perfect casting. Tim Reed knocked it out of the fucking park as Mike Hanlon. Loved it. Dennis Christopher did Eddie, and just really antsy, nervous, neurotic Eddie. Just great. Harry Anderson, Richie, I love that. And when you have the dinner table scene, this feels like old friends catching up. And It Chapter 2, it doesn't. It feels disjointed, and it does not feel genuine. This does. And that's why I love it. I mean, Annette O'Toole, you get to see what she does as Bev, and how she kind of falls into the past, really, in a way. She marries, or doesn't marry, but gets with someone like her father, and you get to see mistakes as an adult that you make, and they're successful, but there's not enough there. And I love that. I really love that about them, and they all come back together to take down Pennywise, and that to me is one of the strongest bonds I could see in any movie, with just the relationship that they care too much to lose with each other, and they don't even hardly remember each other, and just to go back on this feeling, it's powerful, and I love it. Now, you can say what you want about the gigantic spider at the end. I'll admit it's not the best, but I just love this movie. There's not a single boring moment in my mind, and I'm sure a lot of people will disagree, kids especially. 3 hour and 12-minute runtime. It's long, but I still love it. Personally, I love it, and I don't want to boast too much more about it. All I want to say is, if you haven't seen the miniseries, definitely check it out. Especially if your only frame of reference is It Chapter 1 and Chapter 2. Chapter 1's great. Chapter 2, I don't like very much, but definitely watch this one, because I think you will find some enjoyment out of it. And if not, Pennywise may get you. I'm just saying. But also read the novel if you haven't. It's a great novel. It's a long read, but any Stephen King novel is worth a read to me. But thank you guys so much for watching. This is the end of the It Movie Madness. I want to thank Leah, my gorgeous niece, for being here to watch it with me. I'm going to go ahead and put her TikTok in the description below, because she will not hush until I do it, but she had a blast, and I did too. So I'm the Jay Sloan. Thank you so much for watching. Comment and subscribe, and until next time, guys, keep it horror. Peace.